here with the shanty. It was fun. Oh, they're doing one more shanty, but I'm gonna have to wrap it. It's time for... I think it's time for more of this, but... yeah, it's clear enough that... yes, I did change the name of the event. But that's okay. The name of my campaign, at least, but that's okay because, well, it works. But I'm gonna go ahead and quickly grab a drink before we get started. So I'm putting it on BRB right away.
We're Campaign Against Living Miserably, or CALM, and we're a suicide prevention charity. Our vision is that no one feels like suicide is their only option, but right now, too many people are struggling to see a way forward. That's why we're here, to help anyone struggling with life and provide everyone with the skills to help prevent suicide. The Jingle Jam community has done incredible things for CALM. Most importantly, in the last 3 years, you've raised enough to fund over 77,000 conversations on our life-saving suicide prevention helpline. Every one of those calls answered by a trained professional team is a chance to spark hope in a young person struggling to see a way forward.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you, Mark. How you doing?
Excellent. Another year, another adventure.
It's great to have you back at Jingle Jam. Can't wait to see what you have.
Absolutely. Hi everybody, I'm Mark. I'm the Games Master for High Rollers D&D, and we care very, very much about mental health. So this year, we'll be fundraising for Campaign Against Living Miserably for Jingle Jam. So over the years, we've raised a bunch of money for CALM, and we're fundraising more this year. Can you tell us a little bit about what that goes towards with CALM?
Yeah, absolutely. So we estimate that around a third of the people that reach our helpline are under 25. So the fundraising from yourselves and all of Jingle Jam helps make sure that CALM can be there for them 365 days a year. It also means that we can develop other tools like the Creator Mental Health Toolkit.
Which is fantastic. We use it in High Rollers, and I know so many other creators who use it as well.
Oh, great to hear. Well, we have tools like that, and we're also expanding into other aspects like a similar toolkit for games community managers.
Really? As a former community manager myself, that would have been an amazing tool for me to have had when I was working there, so that's great to hear.
So Mark, we're thrilled to have you and High Rollers back again this year at Jingle Jam.
Thank you, thank you.
Is there any chance we can get a sneak peek of what it is you're working on?
Ooh, I don't know, maybe I'll just decide now. Hang on, let me see, I've got a D20 here. Kobolds again. Yeah, we'll have to, the dice have said, so yeah, we'll get up to something fun though, don't worry, you'll just have to tune in and find out. Please consider supporting CALM this Jingle Jam.
Your donations will make a big difference in helping CALM be there for anybody struggling with life any day of the year.
Okay, I'm back. Now, for your information, we are first starting with a game called Tactical Breach Wizards, which is apparently a very much an XCOM-like title. In honor of and they actually posted a little announcement on their Steam page, on their Steam news feed, saying Tactical Breach Wizards is in this year's Jingle Jam charity bundle collection. Like, let's see if someone actually called them out on it. It's a collection. There we go. In honor of the original Breach Wizard, Santa, we're in this in this year's Jingle Jam charity collection. You get it, and 14 other games if you donate at least £35 to the fundraiser via Tiltify. That's about 41 euros, 42 or so. But don't feel pressured to give that much. Even a single pound goes a long way. Anyway, let me just fire up the game. I already prepared this. Oh, it's forgotten something. Here. Wizards, Analytics, and You. They say when a wizard dies, their soul is unleashed in the form of an anonymized analytics report. I'll disable the analytics. Dialog font, typewriter, screen shake can be enabled. Gameplay UI is good. Laser sights is red. Actual Peach Blizzards. Practical Peach Blizzards. Practical Beach Lizards. Tactical Beach Wizards. Tactical Breach Wizards. Max quality, boys. Borderless full screen. Frame limiter is going to be set to G-Sync. Control options. Difficulty. Shall we? Oh, you can actually... Oh, there's workshop as well. Ready. Let's do default for now. I don't have any filters, so let's just ask this straight. A few years ago. Where's TAC? This is Mage Actual. We're in position. Suppression Hex is online. Trauma control charms up. Bridge glyphs are hot. Alright, Zan, what's Foresight telling you? Seeing 3 Sprig Acolytes. Softwood silenced Mac 10s. Want me to leave you... One? If you're gonna get cocky, I'm not coming to your funeral. If I ever get cocky enough to die, I'll have the decency to get you killed too. Appreciate it. Alright, let's do this. Left you an easy one, Zan. Wow, patronizing. Out the window. Done. What are we doing here, Liv? They got us raiding a Druid Mafia smuggling ship. How's this a military op? You know I don't ask those kind of questions, Zan. And you know I sleep better than you. You're good with using force in Medelan waters. Go in quick and clean our acknowledge you, and they'll never know who hit him. I feel like that didn't address the substance of my question, but I guess now's not the time. You don't care who we're attracting? Young adult male. What do you want? His dating profile? You can ask me if he likes long walks on the beach after we stop the shrub mob flaying him with a barrel cactus. Guess we're not finding out in the corridor. Right, so what's behind door number 2? I see 4 hostels, more sprigs and an elder shrub lord. You good for free? I'm good for 4, but I'll let you feel useful. That was only 2. I'm letting you blossom. Alright, what's next? 2 sprigs and a great oak in a ghillie suit. Great oak is wearing a ghillie suit. It is, yeah? Isn't it already a tree? Maybe they want to be mistaken for a sniper. Let's get in there and kill it. Breach! Yep. Bingo. Alright, Intel says this is where they're holding the asset. You see him? Yeah, they got him bound and bagged. Don't you feel something weird coming from him? No, but I can't see the future. I can only move infinitely fast. Maybe I'll feel it for all the 0 seconds I'm clearing the room and extracting him unharmed. You know, you always say asset is priority. You'll have to blink him out of here yourself. You do it. Liv, did you just admit you could fail? Are you okay? Just indulging your insecurities and stop clutching your crystals. You're gonna breach this year? What the hell? Vasca do West Tank, requesting immediate blink out. I have the asset. Something on Kennedy. Damn it. Tactical breach wizards. So let me get this straight. A notorious druid mafia enforcer gets shot by a doctor. First person on the scene just happens to be the meddling witch every cop loves to hate. Jen Killen, P.I. That's me. Do you have a question? What is it gonna take to stop you investigating yourself into every missing persons case we investigate? Well, I mean, you could try fighting the people. Well, I'm sorry, assault police work sometimes takes a little longer than your witch's tricks. But we have procedures for a reason. People don't hire me when you're slow. They hire me when you've given up. From what I hear, people don't hire me much at all these days. Look, let me fill this at my own pace. Alright, so you hear a shot, you burst in with these breaching gloves, and you find Wexler already dead. Describe the shooter. White-haired woman, good-looking, smartly dressed, except for the surgical gloves. And a gun. No, she put the gun down. And you went for it, even with all your spells and trinkets? It's actually more dangerous than anything I can cast. And what happened? I got to it first. She seemed to reevaluate the situation at that point. She ran, and then you guys show up with a fucking traffic warlock. And what's your problem with Sergeant Clark? He made me kneel even though I'd already dropped the gun. He picked it up without gloves, he tracked mud all over the scene, and he put a 2-week stasis curse on my car. It's gonna cost me more than to get that disenchanted than I got paid for this whole job. Luckily for you, we're backed up, and it's not worth the time to prosecute you for any of this. Excuse me. Next thing we call is stay put, stay out, and leave your wand at home. Hey, you annex my car, please? I'm not issued for temporal curses. You'll have to take it up with Craft and Arcana Control. Did you get her? We have someone matching the description in custody, yes? Can I talk to her? Can you talk to the prime suspect in the murder investigation? No, Kellen, you can't. You're a PI. A provisional PI. Get out of here. Fine. You're welcome, by the way. Unbelievable. Hey, did you know your station's on fire? What? You are too late to stop me. I don't know who you are. Oh, you're not Zanveska Navy Sea? Nope. My name's Jen. Nope. Rewind. Move here and then static blast. Defenestrate. Verb. 1. Throw out of a window. Defenestrations. Zan, I was just talking about you. Jen, what are you doing here? Solving a murder. How about you? Being arrested for, remind me? It's a list at this point. I think I'm part of the team raiding this station. Serve with Zan, guys. I'll vouch from. No one cares. Do you remember what it means when I gave the signal, right? 1 second on the clock, I remember. That's enough. On your knees. Now! Rewind. Okay, that's not the way to do it. Targets knocking each in a different direction. Target each enemy in the order you want to hit them. The bolt will follow the path shown, knocking each target back in the direction it hits them. Phew, thanks. Sorry it came to that. One of those guys had it coming, and the others? Didn't know him, but they'll be fine. I got slow fall wards on the windows. So, how have you been? Terrible, thanks. How about you? What were you up to? What have you been up to? The team casting its way through the station right now is led by my former CO, Liv Kennedy. She might be the most dangerous person on the planet. I think she's trying to start a war, and it might be my fault. So, stopping that. I have some followers, but I guess we should hustle. These guys didn't like me much before I defenestrated 2 of their colleagues. So we should probably get out of this building in the next 4 minutes if we don't want to stay here for 25 to life. What are we going to see when we open this? One cop, body armor, nightstick. Enforcer, they're tough, but as we try and put them through a window. You can't throw all of your life's problems through windows, Jen. Maybe not, but we owe it to ourselves to try. Yeah, it might be the right call here. I'll have to come at him from the side to set you up. Take him when you have the shot. Ready? Breach. Done. Alright, what does your former CEO have against the Rushwater PD? I don't know. What's her overall objective? I don't know. Who's she working for? Reactor. Great, and what's their objective? I don't know. Who's the fire guy I ran into earlier? He asked after you, by the way. Oh, really? That's nice. No, I don't know who that is. Right, maybe we'll stick to Liv. And how long have you been on this investigation? 3 months. Zan? I'm a clairvoyant with an assault staff. I never had to solve mysteries before. You need someone with investigative skills. Someone whose career is in a temporary dry spell despite her obvious talent. Hey, I'm hiring if you're interested. What does it pay? Nothing, I'm broke. It's actually very competitive with what I'm earning right now. I'll take a look at your files. Files, right. Zan? I'll make some, never mind, what's up next? Another enforcer and bad news, no windows. But you have an excellent plan? I can set up a shuttle and knock him flat if he comes my way. Why don't you use that all the time? It's a time thing, I've got to set up in an empty space and hope they walk into it. Why? It's an amethyst jacketed time crystal. It exists in all places along its trajectory simultaneously. So when you touch it, it's like getting shot in the past, present, future, and a 4th time phase mortals can't perceive. And that makes you fall down. Makes sense. Breach? Breach. Aim a powerful trap for an enemy to walk into. Aim in a direction with no enemy ahead to prepare for a shot in the future. You'll fire at the first enemy to cross that line. You can't aim at an enemy or where an enemy already is, because that's not really predictive. That's good. Door sealed, so that's good. What's the plan this time? I don't know. Improvise. Inspiring. Nope, that's not it. Free shot burst. There we go. Use laptop and done. Zone 5 finished. No. Wait, you haven't been leading us out here this whole time. You haven't been following me, have you? I don't know where I'm going. I've been leading us to one thing I need to do before we can leave. Time. Didn't know about the transcend time thing, but the rest was on my radar yet. So where are we headed? This office leads to the holding cells. There's someone I need to talk to. You working on a case now? Can we just do this? Oh, nope. Actually, these two can... Jen. Redeploy. And breach. Chain bolt. Take cover. Zan. It's got Overwatch currently. Break line of sight. Free bolt burst. And I'll need to go ahead and foresee an action. Why not? Oh, wait. Now I can free bolt burst. Move back a little and then a predictive bolt. Move this way and then a static blast to duck back into cover. Bingo. Do a static blast. Move around to here. Zan, you take... Oh, right up in front of them. Take cover. And turn. Use laptop as free action, and then I change. Oh wait, I need to actually get a line of sight with this guy. And you get to you get a free bolt burst. Not efficient at all, but it worked. Hi, me again. Don't know if you heard, the station is currently being raided by a Spec Ops team. One of whom can transcend time. Right, and much of it is on fire. If you can tell me why you shot Wexler, I can get you out of here before even more of it is on fire. How? A bridge cliff ought to do it. If not, two. And if I don't satisfy your curiosity, you'll leave me here to die? Classy. Fine, if you don't tell me, I'll still save you, but our hearts won't be in it. When you hear it back... Well, the hell just happened? I think you just met Liv Kennedy. I didn't love it. Why did Liv betray them, though? Mission complete. Reunite with Zanveska? Complete. Escape Rush by Water PD alive? Any long-term consequences? Good. Okay, I'm a lot more interested in your case now. Who is Banks, and why did the best Spec Ops team on the planet just assault a police station to abduct her? Tessa Banks. I caught a glimpse at her police file. They have her pegged as a mob doc for the Druid Mafia. When I found her, she'd just shot her patient in the head with a 45. Well, they do say that 9mm may kill the body, but 45 ACP kills the soul. So, if she's not mob, she definitely missed a pivotal day in med school. So why would Liv Kennedy want her? Was she an especially good doctor? Yes, it's possible that she's a great doctor, but shooting her patient in the head before surgery was just kind of a power move. It's a kind of power move. Your turn. Who is Liv Kennedy? She was my commander in the Navy Special Forces. She's a chronomancer. She can move on a different timescale to the rest of us. You're dead before you know she's coming for you. That seems overpowered. I served with her for 5 years. On some nightmare clusterfucks, and I think Liv may be the most dangerous single combatant on this planet. Everyone who saw her work said it sooner or later. I'm glad she's on our side. Now she's not. Now she works for Reactor. Reactor are private military, right? Who's hiring them this time? Private but huge. The 9th strongest military in the world, last I heard. If you'd asked them yesterday, I would have said they're the DSR military by another name. They're just sending Liv Kennedy to go cops on DSR soil. Something massive has changed, and I have no idea why. If she's gone off book, all we're looking at is a god-tier operative becoming a serial killer with an unknown agenda. And if not? If today was a Reactor authorized op, this could light the fuse for World War V. Wait, what? 5? The whole geopolitical landscape of the Southern Hemisphere is gonna lurch in ways that I can't even I can't predict. And I'm a seer. What's the story with you and Liv? We ran an extraction of a Druid Mafia smuggling ship back in '89. She got snared just as they were about to execute the hostage. I had to choose. I chose the hostage. For years I'd fought and got her killed, and 6 months ago she resurfaces, pulling brutal heists for a PNC. I don't know what she's trying to achieve, but I know I failed her back in '89. If there's some way I can talk her down from this, I have to try. Okay, we do need to make some files. I have a map. We can work with that. Bum ba da ba dum. Outfits. Move on. Time for mission 3. A lovely condo, 48 minutes away. It's your safe house. It's cute. Well, it's my mom's place. She's a bingo. Alright, here's what we need. Your map, a printer, some thumbtacks, and likely 40 meters of red string. She might actually be the only person I know who has a combination of items lying around. I like her already. Let's get to it. It all makes sense to me. No rush if you want to rearrange or go over the details, though. Walked in on the banks right after she shot the mobster I was tracking, Jiren Wexler. According to her file, she used to be a surgeon at Rushwater General, but dropped off the grid a year ago and is now a mob doc for the Druid Mafia. Now Liv Kennedy is a doctor at massive risk, and we're all left panicking what she knows about banks that we don't. Likes complicated cases, good finds, skulls of any kind. My cat Daryl, not mutual. Steve Clark, traffic warlock. Rushwater Police, loose ends, scrying, crying, interrogating Daryl when he does a crime. Ugh, I hate writing bios. I miss so much. History, moss, points, apricots. Backgammon. Likes acting quickly, acting decisively, acting like a prick. Weakness, slowness, stowerness? Stowerness? Down in Norland. Dodgeball, don't play her at this. Bloody Knuckles, don't play her at this. 100 sprint, don't race her at this. Liv was the DSR Navy's star covert operative. She's still to move on a different timescale to the rest of us, rendering her actions effectively instantaneous. It's absolute bullshit. She vanished on her last official op with Zan and disappeared for 2 years. Now she's back with a team of Special Forces wizards, cutting a bloody path through the panicking southeastern geopolitics like a bull in a house of cards. Aha. Not popular in the DSR anymore. Okay, so we have no idea why Liv took Banks. At this point, went settled for where she took Banks. Oh, I can answer that. Seriously, give me 6 nude bones and a vial of her blood, and I can scry her location to within 3 meters. Nude bones is doable. Yeah, I got an arrangement with the pet shop downtown. Oh, but how do we get a hold of her blood? The cops would have taken it when they booked her, part of standard DNA log. It'll be at the evidence lockup in Stonecliff, and that is guarded heavily, but I know a guy who owes me. I helped him find his skink last June. As long as they haven't heard about the clusterfuck at Rushwater yet, I bet I can just ask him. Stonecliff evidence lockup, where Jen knows a guy. Jen, I think they heard about the Rushwater thing. Now they get efficient? Okay, let's see how I do this again. Hmm. Nope. Wait. Of course. Jen, move here. Gale grenade. Chain bolt. 1, 2. Gale grenade. Confidence boost. Chain bolt. Nope, can't get that one. Let's use this Gale grenade. Take cover. Up, move here, take cover, and live. Use this. Okay, I need to. Make my way over here. Use the Gale grenade. And then chain. No, I need to static blast this guy. And turn. Bingo. Now I need to chain bolt these guys. Take cover. Predictive bolt down the line. Bingo. Seal the door. And that's done. Confidence all done as well. Alright, what are we looking for? A blue folder. Her blood's in a blue folder? No, but her file will tell us where they're storing it. Okay, so just grab every blue file I see. Yep. Unless your time brain lets you read them instantly or something. I could do 1 second of reading 1 second sooner than I otherwise would. That doesn't sound like it's gonna do it. Nope. Reach. Reach. Knock out all enemies. That's done. I need more confidence with this one because that took way too long. Where are you going? Both of these overpasses lead to the next building. We can do it in tandem. Breach. Defenestration. Here. Just predictive bolt. Then I breach here. Use the laptop. Rigged. Cause predictive bolt to fire before you hit 4C. He still has the movement. There goes one already. They finished with 3 hostiles in 1 turn. Done. Reach. Officer Ortega down. Tracker Sanguinos. Actually, wait. And I'll do a cheeky free shot burst down the line here, and then a predictive bolt. Actually, no. Hold off on this guy and then switch to here. Grab intel. Reset her turn. Reset his. Rewind. Breach. Chain bolt. 1, 2, 3. Step forward, take intel, time boost, and then no, wait, that doesn't do this. Grab intel, +1 mana. Wait, let me reset to the start of this turn because I need to check. Do I get extra mana? Oh, she can actually take more mana in than... Walk here. Grab the third piece of mana. Reach. And then chain bolt into... that. Move here. Breach. Chain bolt. 1, 2. Breach. Predictive bolt down here. Zam. Walk here. Predictive bolt down the line. Sealed. Gale, this way. Zam here. Boom. Use laptop. Good. And then done. That's a confidence boost. Found Banks. She was between Jubba and Halo's bottom, logically. We've all found ourselves there. This says her blood samples in fridge 5, room 304. So 1 floor up. Great, let's go. More? You brought the newt bones? Don't leave the house without 6 to 20 newt bones. No, I want to find out. To realign some time crystals, yes. Steve, you're sure this is every gram of blue you have? Yup, every seizure in the DSR ends up here. Alright, Bori, light it up. All will burn in very mild fire. This is not mild fire, that's a total misnomer. And I should not have to take this from a traffic cop. It's a traffic warlock, and you're a failed arsonist. See you untangle the M6 spaghetti junction with some lukewarm flames. Lukewarm! As much as I'd love to hear where this clash of intellectual talents goes, we have a right to catch. Steve, stick around and make sure your cop pals don't put this out. Bori, bring Banks. Well, that exchange raised a lot more questions than it answered. Is Liv's team burning mana? Why? Not for the smell, I'm guessing. Why not Rushwater PD even have this much mana? The street value of this must be billions. They're supposed to destroy it all at the end of every month. Maybe defense told them to. I've heard of state stockpiling them on the QT. No one has a military use for it yet, and they're all scared someone's gonna find one. That was the fire guy I was telling you about. Oh, right, I do remember him now. When I said fire guy earlier, you didn't think the guy who, who's permanently on fire? You meet a lot of colorful characters in this line of work. And aren't you unemployed? That's what I mean. So who is he? Borikesh, the less lethal pyromancer. Wait. Gale grenade and free. Back on the streets. Definitive straight Steve Clark, traffic warlock. Seal the door. Jen uses static blast on Flawless. Actually, let's chain bolt this man twice. Then I time boost this. Let's use a bit of movement. Seal the door. Let's use cover and turn. Free bolt burst. Now you move and seal the door. Grab intel, seal the door. Just predictive bolt. Grab intel. Move up and turn. Move up, seal the door. Grab intel. Grab intel. Zone clear. Steal a murderer's blood. Complete. Use to track them down. Complete. Defeat Steve Clark. Police warlock in combat. Yes. Defeats. Well, he certainly has some difficult self-examination to do in the days and weeks to come. Yeah, I yeeted him out a window. Perks, good. Confidence level's good. Let's move on. Didn't like that guy. Right, Steve was always an asshole, but he's never actively thrown a ghost card at me before. New low. When I get back, can you scry again to find out where they took Banks? Oh, no need. Blood's crying updates in real time after up to 36 hours. Shit, that's impressive. Can't be blood for utility access. Where is she now? North by 80 kilometers already? Is that possible? Is she moving? Give me a sec. Yes, extremely yes. God, like 400 meters since you asked. They've got a chopper. Of course they got a chopper. Man, chasing a multi-billion-dollar BMC's best operators by public transport is surprisingly hard. So when do you think they're headed? The bully. Reactor has a black side west of Aldo. A nice quiet place where they do what they want to prisoners like Banks. Then I guess we're going to Liboli. Yeah. Yeah. Like in 14 hours when the next ferry leaves. Back to Mars for a nice cup of tea. Oh lordy, you didn't tell me you were having company, Zan. I would have cleaned. God, what must you think, Duck? I live in filth. Oh, you should see my flat. Can't move for the gold skulls. This is Jen. Do you remember how I mentioned her? You know, I don't remember my own name half the time, Duck. Lovely to meet you, though, Jen. Can I get you a brandy? Or something stronger? What's stronger than brandy? Oh, I'm glad you asked, Duck. A woman after my own heart. Zan, you didn't finish the skullcracker, did you? You finished the skullcracker, Ma. In June. Oh, nonsense. He's a terrible liar, this one. A liar and a drunk. Takes after his father, I suppose. And his ma. Oh my god, Ma. Now, how long will you kids be staying? Just a night, if that's okay, Ma. Of course, love. Stay as long as you like. Where are you off to tomorrow? Liboli. Oh, how wonderful. You must take Jen to the Naval Museum in Aldo. You remember where I used to take you on your birthday? She'd love it, Zan. We're there to stop a team of Black Ops wizards torturing a hostage and starting World War V, Ma. I'm sure there'll be time for the museum. Oh, it's a lovely country, Jen. Not like here. Hey, didn't you and your dad flee your whole life? Lives because a farmer corp tried to kill him for whistleblowing? Well, every country has its problems, Duck. Have you been, Jen? I have. Actually, it was then I met when I did my mandatory tour. Oh, so you know. Lovely. I expect he's told you his origin. He's told you his origin story? That's not what we call it, Ma. And I'm sure she doesn't want to. Absolutely want to hear your origin story. Oh, God. Do we have a map to update? I saw your map. Lovely to see you doing crafts again, Duck. I'm glad someone's finally using those wretched thumbtacks. I bought that in a box in 1943 and I've scarcely made a dent. What's it about, then? There's no easy way to say this, Mrs. Vescombe, but your son is terrible at filing. I had a system. Never got around to making the system. Ah, you've got your father's spirit, Zan. Oh, that's sweet. No, he had a terrible spirit. Just a dog shit spirit. Ma! Well, I'm sorry. But that man would give up on anything. I once saw him give up on a spoon. Flimsy soul, too. Oh, that's funny. Takes orders from. Street mana. I think at this point we are safe to go to the next game. I'm thinking let's have a look at Ixion. Makes sense, doesn't it? Oh yeah, if you want to donate, you can either scan this QR code. You can click in the you can check down below the video, down below the stream, or you can type !donate in chat. Even a single pound will go a long way. Okay, time for me to prepare the song. Time for me to load up the game. Ixion. By the way, if the audio seemed to wig out there, that's because it was... I sometimes just straight up hate the way Wavelength handles this. Anyway, the game is loaded. Let me check my settings. Misophonia. Screen shrink, text size. Let's... Okay, that has no... A Remo? Oh, I always like that font, but... Nah, let's stick with classic. Frame rates 144. Let's use TAA. Subtitles on. Let's go. Let's use journey mode. Wait, you can customize? This is actually allowing you to do a lot. This actually basically allows you to do a lot. Just basically do your own thing. Which is fun for which I think is fun for if you want to do basically a creative mode, basically a somewhat creative mode. Let's go. Casado Games presents Dolos AEC European Spaceport, Norway, July 13th, 2049.
Launch control, we have Tycoon clearance for shuttle launch. Initiate Stanford protocol.
Check. Victoral go.
Launch control to EMB channel.
Caron, all systems are go. Minutes. Personnel are instructed. Oh, space shuttle. Nine, 8, 7, 6. Bum ba 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 bum ba da bum 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 ba bum ba da ba ba.
EMB channel heading for low Earth orbit. Transferring data to in heaven.
There's no separation. EKP throttle up.
Visualize approaching near Tycoon structure.
PVS Tycoon to EMD share. You have clearance for final approach.
Ixion.
EMD share. You have been assigned to Tycoon Docking Bay. Welcome on board, passengers.
Oh. Sector 1.
Shuttle EMV Charon is now docked. Sector 1 empowered and pressurized. Munchie decontamination protocol online. Disembarkation authorized. Message to crew members. Welcome on board the Tycoon, property of Dolus Aerospace Engineering Corporation. You will soon be given your assignments, but until then, please continue to wait near the docking bay. We hope you have a productive voyage, and would like to thank you for your contribution towards humanity's future. Administrator, I am Eden, the personal assistant installed on board the Tycoon. In accordance with the Munchie Protocol, I have been designed to take into consideration your complete psychological profile so that I may more accurately respond to any needs you may have. My primary purpose is to ensure the Tycoon's automated systems function efficiently. I will keep track of the tasks that are necessary for you to fulfill your prerogative of reaching Proxima Centauri and carrying out field research, mining operations, manufacturing protocols, and Dolos colonization tests.
Uh-huh.
Administrator, I wanted to introduce you to your first tasks person. I'm Dolos' cryonics lead, Marduk council member Giovanni Battista. So, let's see. Your first objective will be to begin setting up essential infrastructure aboard the Tycoon, meeting the environmental conditions that are required to support your crew. Having laid these foundations, You will then oversee the installation of the Vol engine and perform a short test jump to Proxima Centauri. Upon arrival, your research teams will carry out a brief survey of local space, gather a few rock and coal dust samples, fire up the colonization protocol, begin building the foundations for mankind's future, yada yada yada. And then you'll come back. Now, in order to achieve this, you'll need to familiarize yourself with the Tycoon's core functions. It's no big deal. There's the production, stockpiling and distribution of resources, construction, balancing of power output with allocation. Oh, and space exploration, you know, sending out expeditions and all that. Basically, everything needed to establish scientific advancement and harmonious autonomy on board the Tycoon following the first test of its Vol engine. Eden's gonna display and keep track of your main objectives. Oh, Administrator, don't let the position go to your head. Veneer has insisted to center Dolos's focus on the Tycoon, but this mission is just in preparation for our next project, the Protagoras. The Marduk Council worked damn hard to pull this mission together ahead of schedule. So, toe the line, do as you're told, and bring the Tycoon back in one piece. Leave the grand gestures and saving of mankind from ecosystemic destruction to us, okay? One last word of advice. We don't all think like Veneer Dolos. As of yet, no human law has been officially established amongst the stars. That sounds like an opportunity knocking to me.
Administrator, I have established a connection with Dolus's lead data scientist, Emma Klein.
Administrator, Mr. Dolos has made it abundantly clear when it comes to security. Given the importance of the Tycoon, we must have full control over what is happening inside the station. My name is Emma Klein, Dolos's lead data scientist and member of the Marduk Council. My department have just completed final synchronization between Eden and our data treatment tool, the DLS. The DLS, or Data Listening System, is capable of scanning, recording, and parsing exchanges of any kind. The DLS programming that is a part of Eden will filter all data collected and bring to your attention only the most relevant information. It will also provide you with a condensed overview of any situations that may arise and formulate potential future outcomes. It will permit you to give direct orders without having to go through additional unnecessary paperwork. Eden will then take care of everything via their DLS accreditation. As is often the case with tools produced by my department, I think you'll find that once you start using the DLS, you'll never be able to do without it. Oh, and before I let you go ahead and start writing history, Dr. Munchie, our lead medical expert, wanted me to bring to your attention a possible side effect of vol jumping. Whilst there's a correlation between prolonged space travel and the development of early onset dementia, he believes that a vol jump has the potential to accelerate this process, although this is yet to be proven. His recommendation is for you to immediately send any crew members that are exhibiting uncharacteristic or symptomatic behavior to an infirmary, as these facilities are equipped to treat the mind as well as the body. Remember that all of your actions and choices are being reported by Eden. We are not affiliated with any national or even international organization. The only people that you are answerable to are those of us who sit on the Marduk Council, who represent the collective interests and ambitions of the company.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention. Administrator, I have an incoming transmission from Marduk Council member Henry Bargeville.
Bonjour, Administrator. What a wonderful day to embrace our fate, don't you think?
Yes.
I'm Henri Bargeville, writer, philosopher, lobbyist, but most of all member of the Marduk Council. I have taken the liberty of personally arranging an exchange out of courtesy with the Oceana Bee, a ship in high orbit belonging to one of our commercial allies, the Ashtangites. Even so, they are a small organization. The Ashtangites are important partners who share the same pragmatic, moralistic, and spiritual outlook as we do. The Oceanabe will provide us with a source of food whilst carrying out the Tycoon's initial testing. By making it the first exclusive trade partner of the Tycoon, we will demonstrate to our long-term allies that Dolos wishes for them to share in our successes. Please assign a cargo ship so that we can check the trade routines. Administrator, trust in genetic credits. Self-similar space will reveal the pattern.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
We have reached the UN base. It is abandoned, depressurized.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Ah.
A science ship team has completed a task. transmission from Dolus's head of medicine, Dr. Abhinav Munshi.
Greetings, Administrator. I'm Dr. Abhinav Munshi, Dolo's expert in compartmentalism and medicine, and a member of the Marduk Council. I'm glad to finally meet you, even in this digital manner. Your psychological test results were quite impressive. My friend and colleague, Philip Stanford, couldn't be here today, so I will take the role of introducing you to the final stages of the Vol engine integration. Before we get into that, however, we would like you to complete the testing station's exploration and enhancement capabilities. You'll then be able to begin researching the EPA airlock and assess its compatibility with the Tycoon's core systems. I hope that the work of our team will ensure that you're equipped to deal with most situations you encounter up there. Before I leave you, Stanford would like me to remind you that space is a far less fanciful and forgiving environment than science fiction would have us believe. It would be wise to remember that.
Power restored. Administrator, due to insufficient levels of electricity generation, Sector 1's power demand has overloaded. Stanford routines recommend that you construct an external solar panel to boost overall electrical output. Power supply overloaded. Power restored. A science ship has arrived at its destination. A science ship team has completed a task.
Up, back out to Mars. And back to the ship.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Saturn. Send a team to investigate.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Hmm. Given how much power we now have, I can now turn everything back on. I don't have to do aggressive power rationing again. Research the probe launcher. There we have the full engine.
Administrator, because of your continued successful management of the Tycoon, Dolos have authorized the dispatch of new crew members and food supplies. Please ensure that they have suitable accommodation once you reach Proxima Centauri. Administrator, a new request awaits your attention. defined phases of preparation, calibration, and verification were successfully completed. You must now start. The full bonding procedure. Dolos protocols now deem you competent to gather resources, knowledge, and test colonization routines once you reach Proxima Centauri. Before you do so, Vanir Dolos, Marduk Council founder and Dolos CEO, wants to talk to you.
Hello, Administrator. I'm glad to see that you have managed to complete your assignments in preparation for this unique moment in history. You must understand that this is not simply another chapter in humanity's story. The book of our life on Earth is over, and we stand now at its epilogue. It saddens me to think that there are many who have yet to comprehend the reality of our situation. We've endured endless cycles of war, crisis, and famine. Still, the worst is yet to come. There are others like Dolos who have prepared for this outcome, but most of our kind remain sheltered from the horror of the predicament we find ourselves in. This pale ghost of civilization will wither and die, and with it, the tenets and values of the past. As we prepare to leave this system for the first time, perhaps we must decide which fragments we will pick up and take forward with us.
Through Dolos, I am offering mankind an alternative means of survival. The Tycoon is a tablet upon which we will carve our new history.
Do you recognize why I
I have done all of this? Having foreseen our fate, I became fixated on altering it. I set about fashioning the ropes and tying the knots that would bind together this magnificent ship. It is true that our time in this world is brief, but at least I can rest assured knowing that my legacy will endure for eons.
Farewell, Administrator. For the few who stand in the light, and the many who dwell in the dark, you carry the fate of us all.
There we go. Here we go. Half a charge to charge the battery, to charge the Vol engine.
In accordance with Ralph Stanford procedures, all ships must return to the Tycoon before Volt Jump initiation.
Shit. I forgot to collect food.
Full engine ready.
Here we go. I may have just put it on hard mode, but here, Vol engine active. That's actually amazing to see.
The Earth, our home. She is
Oh.
unique.
There's my phone again.
Held in its bosom are the ingredients of evolution.
Oh, it's Jeff.
Beyond raw survival, beyond
It's
the
just an
safety
email
of
from Jeff.
comfort,
Never mind then.
we, humanity, pursue something greater. We have learnt, persevered, shaped our knowledge from that which is found in the furthest realms of science.
Oh, look, it's
However,
that. It's the
humanity
shuttle.
has brought destruction to the earth, polluted its blood, choked its breath. Today we are paying the price for this. We know the taste of a dying world. But the earth is not to be our grave. A mother does not wish to see her children disappear with her. She wishes to see instead courage in her children, to carry on. Dolos carries this courage. We have gone further than any nation, moved faster than any corporation, hand in hand with those who, like us, carry that courage. The Tycoon Station is both an epilogue of these endeavors and a prologue to humanity's next steps. Our Council of Scientists leads the vanguard. They know, as do we all, that the survival of humanity now depends on what we glimpse out there in the dark. That we are masters of our own destiny. That we must go as a species, bound together, pushing further into the unknown. We set sail on this new sea because there is hope to be found, horizons to explore, and because our very existence depends on it.
Oh, this was all just marketing for Dolos.
I give you the Vol engine.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's right, I pissed on the moon.
Full jump complete. Running preliminary diagnostics. Several anomalies detected. Multiple digital security breaches found within full jump routines. Full engine critically damaged. Hull integrity compromised.
Ooh.
Analysis confirms
Discrepancies.
discrepancies between the mission clock and the apparent advanced state of the solar system. We are receiving no communication signals from Earth. Likelihood of ongoing survival stands at approximately
7.67%.
Activating Marduk survival protocols. New mission objective established. Ensure humanity's survival by finding a habitable exoplanet. Urgent issues requiring immediate attention. Increase food production output. Restore hull integrity.
Okay, food production output.
A new request awaits your attention. The crew's trust in your leadership is falling.
Well, game, I'll just jump back to post jump because I don't want the crew trust to crumble like that. I'll play this on Steam Deck later. I think I'll be playing this on my own time on my Steam Deck. As for now, the final game for today's collection inspection, I need to pick that one out. How about Gatekeeper? Also, I'm gonna go ahead and quickly open up a window because it's starting to get warm in my room. Ba-ba-ba-ba-dum, ba-da-bum, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-dum. There we go. Game should be picking up now. Right? Right. When the seven creators forged the universe, they sealed most of their power into three anchors: the hearts of time, space, and matter. Their pulse keeps the universe in balance. The arcane wars of Lord Krustad revealed just how fragile the structure is. Ooh. Let's do this. It says it's marked as a shooter, but I'm not quite sure. Oh yeah, I gotta update the category. No. Auto sprint, dash towards cursor, full time stop. Background. Arachnophobia mode and streamer mode, yep. Wow, it's going for ultra settings. Let's start a run, and I'll do a single player. Here we go. I have the thumbnail basically ready. I just need to... Oh, it's a top-down shooter. So the Ancient's active, and this feels like a bit. It feels like it should. I should be playing it. This feels like it should. I should be playing it with a controller. I'm turning on my, and it's a twin stick shooter, so I'm activating one with symmetrical sticks. Come on, Stadia controller. Nope, I cannot. got one of the keys again. Oh, I'm getting absolutely rattled here because getting a little overrun here, lads. One monolith active. Decoy. Okay, evolution level. I'll need movement. This is basically just a horde mode at this point. Why would these guys even be going after me anyway? Stir right. There we go. Activate the aquarium. This is basically just the standard survivor like rogue shoot horde shooter stuff. Kettlebell. Oh, it wanted me to just go ahead and check all the runs. Check everything, basically. Good. Actually, I can apply everything here. Round 2. It's time for round 2. That's double damage. Hell yeah. I'll take this guy. Oh, this is just basically a control point where that we're dealing with here. Vertebral implant. I'll take the HVC. And I'll do more damage, and I'm out of here. Yes. All good. Ba, 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 ba. Look at that. It's going well, but I think it's about... Yeah, I think I got the gist of this game now as well. I think we're almost through the... That went well. Let me just go back to chatting. Let me just raid out. Luckily, I can type in. I know the URL for the stream manager. Let me just see who's live and who I can raid out to. There we go. Come. Let's check this person's stream. Let's go say to Spooky. Let's say hello to Spooky, who's currently playing Dungeons of Hinterberg. See y'all over there. Bye bye.